On the 21st November 2017, a letter was brought to my attention from the Chief Executive Officer, Immigration Department, Mr. Edmund Zuniga, asking that I indicate if in fact there is another version of the special reports which was presented to the National Assembly in respect of the special immigration audit. In reference to said letter, I would like to state categorically that I have not at any time received any political interference at any juncture of the audit, nor the reporting thereof. There simply cannot be any other version of the reports. I take full responsibility for the reports, and I want to assure the National Assembly to which I respond and the Belizean people that I have done my job with integrity and in an earnest manner, and that I intend to continue to do so with God's favor.
We understand that the initial report, and when I say initial, I mean, I guess the first draft of the report, had more information in it. And that when it was presented, that some of the information in the report that the team was asked to remove some of the material because it was too much, or the volume, the books would have been too huge. Could you clarify that or,
Sure.
or add anything to that?
That would not be true. The process for any audit being conducted, there's a team assigned and there's a head auditor or lead auditor. Once that team is assigned and we have done our matrix and decide exactly what is the scope, then we move forward with that. As I said, the scope expanded because of what we were finding. Even when we decided to expand the scope, then we started realizing that we're finding a lot of information. It was based on that I decided at one point to do a preliminary report. But at the completion of any report, what happens is that each individual officer, whether it be a clerk or an examiner, because these are people below the supervisor, the demand or the request would be that instead of just picking up all this information and presenting it, you're required to do it in a report format. It makes it easier for the supervisor, who will then have to compile all the pieces of reports to make one draft. So once that was done, Ms. Farber did that, then that was passed to the then Deputy Auditor General, who, in this case for the immigration, he was the Quality Assurance Officer, because we have 3 Quality Assurance Officers. When it reaches that stage, at that level, then the responsibility is that you would go through, you would question, you would examine. If you don't have supporting documents, it won't work. Everything we produce must have supporting documents.